And bloody hell, camera's on. Yeah, stop watching me eat. Hey up, how's I doing? I'm out this morning in Yorkshire Dales. I'm making my way down to Twistleton Scar and I'm having a day of photography today. It's a nice steady walk. It's about 8.5 kilometres, so just under 6 miles. And the weather's looking pretty good actually for photography. Sunshine and showers most of the day. And as you can see behind me, there's 1 or 2 rolling in. And back the other way, Ribblehead behind that way. That looks like it's having a bit of a downpour already. The one that's just hit me. So yeah, there's plenty of trees down here to photograph, looking over towards Ingleborough, which is just over there on my left. So I'm looking forward to it now because I haven't been out with my camera for ages doing proper photography. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into it. Leaves are just starting to change colour now. Probably about another 3 or 4 weeks, and it'll be at its peak. There's no worse than trying to take photographs in summer when there's just clear blue skies. Just take care, they're going over a cattle grid. Yeah, I mean, even though there are blue skies and everything, you can always find a shot, but it's not for me. My camera goes away during summer, I just concentrate on walking. But now weather's changing. It's not cold. It was cold this morning when I first got up, but it's not cold at the moment. But I think the wind's supposed to pick up a little bit later on as well. But I brought my waterproofs. Sorry about that. Gust of wind. Brought my waterproofs. Brought my shelter just in case. I brought my stove. I'm going to have pasta bolognese for dinner. And if I fancy it, chocolate sponge with chocolate custard. And depending on what weather does, that'll decide what time I pack in and go back to Ribblehead for train. And a pint of Ribblehead bitter, of course. Yeah, but if weather plays well and I get some nice shots, then I might make my way back to Ribblehead in time for sunset. Now getting at a reasonable hour. Only be another month, maybe a month and a half, and dark nights will be really, they'll be really upon us. So then it'll be astrophotography time again. And I'm planning this year, maybe Christmas, I'm going to treat myself to a star tracker. So I can get some better images at Milky Way. Anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on there. And I'll fetch you back at Twistleton Scar end, unless I find something of interest before then. I'll see you. Right, well, I'm not far off Twistleton Scar end now, probably about 15 minutes away. And I've just got to the section where there's a load of erratics, which are stones that have been deposited here during the Ice Age. when the glaciers have subsided. Obviously, it's just dropped the rocks where they are, and the most famous one is just over there, over my shoulder. Looks like a teardrop, and how it's standing up, I don't know. But I'm not going to that one today. I'm going to leave that for another day. I'm just going to make my way to Twistleton Scar. I've only come to photograph the trees today. It's now more or less 1 o'clock. That's 2 hours. It probably took me about 2 hours 15, like I say, 15 minutes to go. And I've been going nice and steady. I'm on a good path now, a very nice grassy path. I won't be going back this way, I'll be going down Roman Road because there were a lot of boggy patches earlier on. And if it's dark when I come back, I don't want to risk going in there. And you've got to cross a little bit of a limestone pavement as well. And looking at it, I didn't see any other way around it. I'm not risking it. So I'm going to have a nice steady walk back to Chapel the Dale. And then from there, probably just walk straight down Main Road. There's some lovely light. Get Ingleborough there in background. Beautiful. That famous stone. I think that'll look better when Ingle's got quite a snow on it. So I might come back up in winter. Fingers crossed we get some decent snow this year. And I know none of us like rain, but it's needed. It is quite wet in parts, and it's nice to see streams flowing again. I hope it don't piss it down all winter, seeing as we've had a good spring and summer. I don't mind a bit of rain, but you can't please us Brits, can you? So anyway, I'm going to get my head down and crack on. Get to Twistleton Scar, and then I think I'm going to get kettle on. I'm going to get my pasta bolognese down my neck. So I'll fetch you back a bit later. See you there. Right, destination reached. Just need to get over that wall there. There's a styling wall somewhere, but it's very well camouflaged because it's built into the wall. So if you don't know where it is, it takes some finding. Looking at the clouds, I've missed the best of weather because it's actually starting to clear up now. I might have 1 or 2 chances to catch a decent shot, and I think that'll be it. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. It is what it is. Where are you? Where are you, Style? Oh, I've got it. I can see it. Oh, this is where it is anyway, the Style. If you come up, just where this limestone ends, you just see a couple of steps in wall. And if you use that tree for reference, it's straight opposite there. A few locals there as well, look. Well, I've had a couple of compositions already, but I've not done out to camera. It's too dangerous up here. There's that many opportunities to break an ankle or a leg up here. I'm not getting so. I'm now sat down anyway. I've got another composition. Found a dead tree, and I'm sat on a bloody hawthorn bush. Things you do to get a photograph. And I think what I'm going to do is take a couple more photographs, just have a little bit of a wander. Then I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to drop down a little bit further towards Roman Road, and then I'm going to see if I can get some shots of Ingleborough, which is straight opposite me, on way back. Time are we on now? 13:45. So yeah, light's starting to get a little bit better now anyway, so it's moving side on. So yeah, if these shots are any good, I'll pop them up on screen in a minute. But I'll just show you where I am at the moment. I'll just show you what I'm looking at. So I'm trying to get separation with that dead tree. Ingleborough's in background. So I'm trying to separate the branches so that they don't intersect with mountain. I think I've got it. And I need to get up now because these hawthorns are absolutely crippling me. So right, I'll fetch you back in a bit. Here's the pictures. Right, that's my snap done. And I'm having adventure food, pasta and bolognese. Absolutely gorgeous. Piping hot. Oh, aye. Bang on. Mm. So when I've eaten this, I'm going to go have a walk about for about another half hour. Couple more photographs, and then I'm heading down, making my way back up towards Ribblehead. And I tell you what, I couldn't have asked for better weather today. Like I say, earlier on it started clearing up a little bit too much for my liking, but I've got a couple of nice shots in bag, so I can't grumble. Well, I can, but it won't do me any good. So anyway, I'm going to crack on, eat this snap. I might even have a cup of coffee. I'm going to get another couple of pictures, and then I'll bring you back when I get a little bit further downhill. Right, sit there, enjoy. Mm. Well, I think I've got myself a few nice photographs today, but those showers, the forecast, never materialised. And if you look behind me, there's a few coming over now, and up there. See, rain's not always bad. I'm hoping we might get a rainbow or two. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'll fix you back in a bit, because if it kicks off, I don't want to miss it. See there. Wowzers. Get that rainbow behind me. It's just absolutely pissed it down for about 5 minutes, and I got very, very wet very, very quickly. I just wish I'd have been in a better location to get that rainbow, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. And look at it now. The sun's coming out again. Right, see you in a bit. Cheers, Coca-Cola. Now look at that behind me. 10 minutes ago, chucking it down, wet through. It's all heading that way. Hopefully back home to Wakefield, wet all my mates through. Right, well, I'm approaching Chapel Ledale now. Take you for a wander around churchyard, possibly church if it's open. And then I'm going to make my mind up which way am I going to go back. I don't know. Do I go down Main Road? Or do I go through Ellerbeck Farm? That rainbow's getting stronger. Look at that bugger. I said earlier, it's just a pity I weren't in a better place to take the shot. Where I was sat earlier at end of Twistleton Scar just before Beasley Falls. Perfect. It'd have been absolutely perfect. But the sky's cleared, so I buggered off. 20 minutes later, cloud rolls in. The cloud that I've been expecting all day. Yeah, well, sod's law. Anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting, because I do talk a load of bollocks when I get going. I'm going to finish this, and I'll fetch you back at church. About another 10 minutes. Steady. Not seen one like that before. Anyway, church is on, so that's all again. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. It's a nice little church. When the viaduct was built, obviously back in them days in 1860s, there were a lot of disease, a lot of accidents, so a lot of people got killed. And I think they opened a part of this churchyard at the back of it. I think they opened another bit just to bury the poor people that died building that magnificent structure. And there's a little bit of a memorial there for them. I'll just show you around and turn you around and show you. Nice window. So there you go. To the memory of those who through accidents lost their lives in constructing the railway works between Settle and Dent Head. This tablet was erected at the joint expense of their fellow workmen and the Midland Railway Company, 1869 to 1876. There we go, look. In memory of Charles Evans. So, been Evans is coming up here into Dale for donkey's years. Anyway, off we go. Can't hang about. So, there you go. A bit of a history lesson for you. But look at bollocks on that. That busted gonad. Well, I made the decision to avoid the main road. Just got nearly covered in cow shit. There are shit spreading in fields. Reversed back. I thought they were going to run me over at first. I'm not really hard to miss, am I? Anyway, it's bloody hell, it's cracking flags again now. hasn't been cold all day, but it is red hot now. That wind's dropped as well. There seems to be a lot of midges and flies about. So my route back, I'm going through those trees there, straight through those trees. It brings me out in fields at back, over a couple of streams, over the hill, and then it brings me out exactly where I got onto the track this morning, past Gunnerfleet Farm, back under the viaduct, up to the pub for a well-earned pint. Right, well I'm on 19.5 kilometres, so it's been a good walk. Been nice to get camera out again and just concentrate on photography side of it. Found a couple of locations that one especially for winter, but a couple more would look good with some star trails or Milky Way over them. Oh. Yeah, not a good path this. In 2 minutes I'll be off it, back into the field. Just full of stones. Well, plenty of water running through here. Gotta be a bit careful, it's really deadly when it's wet, is this limestone. Don't want to end up in there. So it just disappears underground. It's got to be raining really heavy for a long time for it to fill these types of riverbeds up, because it just drops straight under. See what I mean? This little stream at the back of me goes into that one. Why is that completely bone dry? Because further up there it goes underground. It's weird, isn't it? Weird. Anyway, if you've managed to watch it this far, thank you. Do us a favour, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, even a share, comment, good or bad, don't care. I've broad shoulders. So you see what I mean? This one's running till it gets to there, and then it goes underground, misses that little stretch there, and then comes out other side of that fence. Anyway, as I come off Twistleton Scar, I thought about going down the Thornton Force on Ingleton Waterfall Trail, but it looked a little bit busy, so I'm going to leave that for another day. That's going to be one for in about 3 or 4 weeks, when the trees really start to take a bit of colour on. I think I'm going to get mugged here. There's 3 of them now. Ah, scaredy cats. They obviously know I'm a bit hungry. It's the best part of the day now. All that wind's dropped. One side up yonder. Well, I'm about half an hour from pub. And I tell you what, I'm feeling it today. There's quite a bit of cloud. I'm not sure how much is on that western horizon, but at the moment, if it stays like it is, it could well be a very nice sunset. The trouble is, I don't think I've got energy if it kicks off to go running around and photograph it. I just want to sit down with a pint, put my feet up, enjoy it. Sod it. I think I've done enough photography for one day. I think I'm tired because I'm carrying a lot of gear today. I've brought my tripod along with a geared head. Geared head weighs about 1.7 kilos. It's massive. And guess what? I haven't even used it once. Weather's been that good today, I've been able to do everything handheld. I just wished I'd have waited at Twistleton Scar end for about another 20 minutes. It was on my mind to do so, as I said, but I decided to leave. And if I'd have stayed there, I'd have got that fantastic rainbow. I mean, I caught it anyway, but there was no composition. I had a great big wall in front of me. And as you can see, viaduct's just behind me. So I'll fetch you back when I get a bit closer to the pub. I'll see I'm getting trampled. Busy, busy, busy. Well, what a cracking walk. Finish with a cracking pint. Oh yeah. Oh, that one nice. Right, well, again, thanks for watching. If you're still here, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and give us a share. And hope to see you next time. I think next time we see you, we might be in Lake District. So, over and out. See you later.